So not only are we going to be solving system of equations, but we're also going to be writing systems of equations as well. So kind of some helpful tips is identify what the two variables are. So that would be like x equals blah, y equals blah. Then you're going to write the two equations, typically in standard form, and then select the best method to solve. So graphing, elimination, or substitution, we're probably going to stick with elimination and substitution. All right, so let's just do some examples. So Cherokee Trail High School is selling tickets for the annual talent show. On the first day, CT sold 8 adult tickets and 7 student tickets for a total of $145. On the second day, CT made 65, and they sold 4 adult tickets and 3 student tickets. What is the price of 1 adult and what is the price of 1 student ticket? So in the question, we're going to say X is the adult price, and then Y is the student price, okay? And then we're just going to write a sentence that matches, or write an equation that matches each sentence. So we had 8 adult tickets, so 8 times the price of the adult tickets, plus 7 times the price of the student tickets, and they made $145. So that's this first sentence here. Then for our second one here, well, we made $65, so I'm going to keep it equal. We sold 4 adult tickets and 3 student tickets. And then here's our system. So that's right. We wrote our system. It is in standard form. And so looking at this one, again, you could do substitution, but it would be harder to get a variable on its own. So I am going to do elimination. So if I look here, I see my x's are going to match. I'm going to multiply this by 2, but it has to be a -2 so they cancel out. So negative 8x minus 6y equals, I believe that's 130. Yep, negative 130. Okay, so then like I said, we kind of scribbled that one out because we don't use it anymore. So now we're going to add it. So 8x plus negative 8x is 0. 7 plus negative 6y is just y. And then 145 plus negative 130 is 15. So y equals 15. So the student ticket is $15. So now I got to find the price of the adult ticket. I'm going to use this one here. So 4x plus 3 times 15 equals 65. So 4x plus 45 equals 65 minus 45. 4x equals 20. Divide by 4, x equals 5. So these must be like senior tickets. So adult tickets are $5. Student tickets are $15. There you go. Okay, so that's how it's not much different. We just have to write the equation first. All right. So the CT athletic program is selling gift wrap to earn money for athletics. They sell it in solid colors for $4, pattern for $6. So CT sold 480 total and then made a total amount of $2,340. So I want to know how many solid and how many pattern. So this one's a little more challenging to write it just because it wasn't as clear as what the two sentences are. So I think one that we could see is if we did 4x, so 4 times the number of solid, plus 6 times the number of pattern, gave us the $2,340. But then I want to know then how many total rolls. Well, I don't know how many solid were sold. I don't know how many pattern were sold, but I know they together were $480. So here, you could do substitution or elimination. Let's do substitution. So I'm going to get x on its own. So x equals 480 minus y. So we're not going to use that equation anymore. We're not going to use this one. So I'm going to plug it in to up here. So 4 times 480 minus y, not equals, plus 6y equals 2,340. Okay. So then now we're going to distribute, and hopefully you have some kind of calculator out because I do not expect you to do this in your head. So if I combine like terms, that's 2y, and I'm going to subtract this number as well. So 2, give myself some space. So 2y equals 420. Divide by 2. Y equals 210. So they sold 210 patterned. And then now to find x, we're going to do 480 minus the 210. So x equals 270. So CT sold 270 solid and 210 patterned. There we go. All right, we got 2 more and then that's it. So Sasha has a riddle. There are 2 numbers. The sum, so remember sum means add, of the first number and twice the second number is 14. So that's going to be our first equation. When the second number is subtracted from the first number, the result is 2. What are the 2 numbers? So x equals number 1 and y equals number 2. So if I read the first one, the sum, so we're going to add them, the first number and twice the second number is 14, okay? And then when the second number is subtracted from the first number, so if I do x minus y, the result is 2. So if I look at this here, elimination or substitution, let's do substitution again, are going to be either methods that we can use. So now everywhere I see x, we replace it with that. So 2 plus y plus 2y equals 14. Whoops. So I'm going to combine like terms and subtract. So 3y equals 12, divide by 3, y equals 4. And then x equals 2 plus y, so 4, so x equals 6. So the 2 numbers are 6 and 4. All right, last one. So Jenny purchased 26 magazines for her project at a total of $134. The art magazines cost 4 each. The science magazines cost 7. So I want to find x equals the number of art magazines and y equals the number of science magazines. So like the wrapping paper one, we have an x plus y equals 26. And then we have a 4x plus 7y equals 134. So we could do substitution or elimination. I'm going to do elimination on here. Let's match our x's. I'm going to multiply by -4. So -4x minus 4y equals 26 times 4, -104. So when I add those together, we get 3, I'm going to draw an arrow up here, 3y, because 7 plus -4y, and 134 plus -104 is 30. Divide by 3, y equals 10. So she bought 10 science magazines, and then if I use this equation, x plus 10 equals 26, subtract the 10, x equals 16. So she bought 16 art and 10 science magazines. All right, and there's your review on how to write and solve systems of equations from word problems.